Are you one of those people who thinks wearing these AirPods make you look absolutely ridiculous and they're just weird and you're looking for a replacement, something that is, you know, looks better and sounds better? I've got just the product for you. These here are Sudio Tolv earbuds, okay? They come in different colors. I've got a few over here. There's white ones over here. These are actually green ones, and then black ones over here. So if you want to know more and how good they look and sound, then let's do it. These are not the only colors. There are also blue ones and pink ones and gray ones available, and I have the other three, which are the black and white and green ones, or dark green ones. Now Sudio Tolv sent me an email, said, look, we've got these earbuds, would you like to try them out? And I said, why not? But as always, you know, with this channel is that I don't accept the product unless I can say what I want about it. And believe me, this is one of those as well. So if you want an honest and good review, hopefully, then let's deep more into it. You can see me unbox these in some of the B-roll over here, but for example, I'm gonna pick out these green ones and talk about the green ones because I just like a little bit of more maybe bold color, if that is what you're into. Actually, after unboxing these, and I tested these green ones the most because I just like the color the most, but after unboxing all of them, and now looking back, I think one of my favorite ones are the white ones. They just look really, really slick and really cool. And that leads me to the first thing about these earbuds, which is the design. This design is absolutely awesome. Now this company is located in Sweden, so you get this cool Scandinavian design. You've got this little leather strap on the side over here to kind of hook them or just carry them around. And there's this little pod, which is very, very small compared to something like the Apple Airpods. It is slightly bigger and slightly thicker, but generally very, very similar size. It's got two lights in the back over here indicating which one of the earbuds is charging inside, one for left, one for right, and then micro USB for charging Sudio, the logo embossed in the front over here, and then the lid, when you open it, you can see the earbuds over there. Design wise, I like this much more than the Apple Airpods. I just think these look much cooler, and then when you put them into your ears, they look much better in your ears as well. So if you look at that, it's much lower profile and then much better fit in your ears. And because they've got actual earpod tips as well, they fit a bit more like the Apple AirPod Pros, you know, that have the in-ear tip over there. So design-wise, I've really, really liked them, especially the earpods as well. On the actual earbud, you've got this like a chrome, a metal finish on this, plus this plasticky matte type of silicone feel as well. So they feel very premium, which we want about the product, don't we? So let's get all the things that I like about this out of the way first, and then later on we're going to talk about the things that I don't like that much. The second thing is that they're very low profile. You can have them in your ear, and sometimes you might, or people might not even notice that they are in your ear. For example, if I put it in and fit them perfectly, they kind of look okay. If you look, you know, then there's nothing sticking down. There's nothing really sticking out. It's kind of just fits in your ear very nicely, which I just like a lot. Another thing what I really like is that if you do not like black ones or white ones, there are different colors available to suit your fancy. Blue ones, white ones, gray ones, pink ones, green ones. So even if you're looking to give one to a present to someone, you can actually just choose the color that you like the most or you think they like the most. I just like that. I really like that. But I wish AirPods, actually Apple would design different earbuds as well, like different color ones from the original ones. There are some other manufacturers that do different ones, like black ones and things like that, but I wish Apple did the originals as well. Another thing you should probably know about this is that, which I'm not really too bothered about, but if you do like that a lot, there is Google Assistant and Siri voice assistant built in as well, so you can use that as well if you want to. I've got to mention that the pairing process was very easy, picking them up from the pod, putting them in your ear, they connect to each other, and then they're already in pairing mode with your phone. If you already connected them once, the second time you put them in your ear and your phone Bluetooth is on, boom, it's automatically connected. Now the last one in the good sides before we go into the sound quality is the price. I think the price range is very good. So they come in around $99. Sudio was so kind to offer also a discount code, which is in the description. So if you're watching this video, you might want to check out the description because you might get these even cheaper than usual in the retail stores. So for the latest price, check out the links in the description. Now, the very last thing that I like about this, which we're going to talk a little bit more in depth about, is the sound quality. Now, I have tested quite a few of just earbuds, and this is something that's going to be more in the future, that you see less and less wired earbuds or earphones, and a lot of them fail in the sound quality department, but not these. They sound really good and they get a good experience to you in sound. So how do I know this? I know this because when I want to keep listening to music and want to test out different songs, I know that they sound good because the sound experience is good, and I want to keep kind of going through all the songs that I'm used to listening to and want to listen to again to hear it like kind of from Sudio's perspective, because they sound good. So generally they sound very good. Now, if you're wondering what's the characteristics of the sound quality or the audio quality, they've got a little bit of a boost on the lows and then a little bit of a boost very highs, and I think there's a little bit of a dip in the mid-rate frequencies. It's nothing major, but I can still hear the characteristics of this. So if you're looking for the most like natural sound, you know, like something that is very flat like and how it's been mixed, then they still have a character and they manipulate the sound a little bit. Now, this is not particularly my favorite to do this, but I get that a lot of people like bass more and like the clarity and things. That's why a lot of the companies, you know, do the EQ from the factory straight away or manufacture the earphones already with certain characteristics, whereas I compare them to like a flat set of Sudio headphones, and then you know, seeing like what do they sound like, what's the difference. I think the bass gets a little bit muddy and it wears me out a bit more rather than having the flat sound. And I can't stress it enough, I talk about this all the time, the best earbuds or earphones EQ is always flat. It's no good to have a bass boost because you just kind of wrecking your sound, okay? Even if you have a flat set of headphones, you can have an EQ on your phone and boost it later. But if you've already got it boosted, you kind of have to unboost, which just kind of retracts everything and just... Anyway, there is a dip in the mid and like vocal frequencies, so the vocals aren't as clear, but there's very clarity in the highs and a little bit more boost on the bass. Depends how far in do you push them in your ears as well, so you have to figure that as well. So sound quality wise, if you're asking me like what do they sound like, I'm gonna give them 9 out of 10, and 10 being like the absolute perfect headphones that I haven't found yet, so just so you know. Now let's talk about some of the things I don't like that much. The buttons of the earbuds, I don't like that because the buttons are actual click, so they're not touch sensitive. You have to click the button. Now, when you've got it in your ear, the click translates into your earbuds and it's really, really loud, which means that if I have them in, I don't want to click it. Want to pause the song, I'm actually taking my phone out and pausing it on the screen because clicking the pause over here is just so loud. It just hurts my ears. Second of all, I noticed sometimes some kind of Bluetooth connectivity issues, that one of the ears started to go off a little bit and then came back, but it was so infrequent and I couldn't troubleshoot it down what was the problem, testing it whether it's being further away or something's blocking the sound. I couldn't figure out what it was, so it might be just like a random thing. Maybe it's just with these. I'm sure you know, Sudio will comment below maybe and tell why this is or not why this isn't. It was so infrequent and so not even noticeable that I wouldn't worry about it too much. Another thing I've got to mention is the lag on the videos when watching it on your phone. So basically I did a test when I'm watching YouTube videos, Netflix or Prime videos on my phone, and then I'm getting terrible lag on these Bluetooth earbuds. Thing is, when I'm connecting these to my laptop, I'm getting no lag at all. I've had all the lags on my phone so far, so I don't know if this is just my phone. So I'd like to know if there's anyone else who has had these Sudio earbuds, if they have a lag on video and audio, kind of, you know, out of sync on their phone as well, because that would really help, I think, other people. So comment below if you've have these issues before, but these are the issues that I have found. On the laptop though, my MacBook, there was no issues at all, just completely in sync. So if you want to check these earbuds out, the link for these are in the description. Also remember, if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, it actually makes a difference. Subscribe if you haven't already, because more content like this is coming out every single week. Enjoy some other content on the channel, and I'd love to know what you think about these in the comment section below. I'll meet you over there, and we'll speak soon. Adios.